How do we support you to make your job easier? Which tools we have come up with to ease your sales? As we know, there wouldn't be any sales without marketing. I have a pleasure to welcome Hasmi Khadimová, Product Marketing Manager, who will introduce to you new marketing tools and materials that will make your job easier, and she will also explain how can you use them.
Thank you, Stepanka. Dear current and future customers of Tuan, what if I told you that once you start installing only Tuan products, you would be so satisfied that you would rather spend time at work than at home with your kids? Would you agree? Of course not. There are many other important things in our lives. And we in Tuan, we know that where our job ends, your job begins. That's why we have decided to differentiate ourselves from our competitors, not only thanks to the quality of our products that we manufacture, but also thanks to the supportive tools and materials that we create for you, our customers. So today my presentation is about some of our supportive tools that we have prepared. I'm sure that if you have ever installed any Tuan product, you know that whenever you have any problem, any issue, you can call our technical support. You can consult your project with our project consultants. And we have also plenty of video tutorials of how to install our products. But today I'm going to focus on three supportive tools, let's say, that we've been working on recently a lot. And now I'm talking about Tuan Project Designer, Tuan Virtual Experience, and specification for architects and project planners. I will start with the Project Designer. As a product owner of the Project Designer, I'm really happy when I see how many people use it on a daily basis and how much time it can save them. I've been working on improving the tool during the last year based on the feedback that you, our customers, or our sales team gave us. For those of you who aren't familiar with the tool yet, I hope today I will give you enough reasons to start using it immediately after my presentation. Just to let you know what is the tool about, I will show you an example. You have an apartment building project, and now your task is to specify door communication and access control solution. You decide to go for Tuan. As you know the brand from the previous project and you are satisfied with Tuan. So you know products a bit, but you need to create a complete list of products, including licenses, software, accessories. So the best thing you can do is to go directly to the project designer, because it's the easiest way of getting the bill of materials. Let's watch a short video together, which will give you a better idea how to work in the interface. So it looked easy, didn't it? It's actually one of the easiest way of getting bill of materials with part numbers, with pictures, and with quantities. What we add with the latest release is a possibility to share a link of the created project with someone else. Let's say you cooperate with your colleague on this project that I was talking about, or you have a question, you can call Tuan sales reps, and when you have the project ready, you just can send the link to him. He can open it in his browser and do any changes that are necessary, and in the end, you can download the bill of materials either as an XLS file or as professional looking PDF offer, which you can then send right away to your customer. On the top of that, the tool will help you also with installation accessories. The ones that are necessary for the installation will be added automatically, but it will also recommend you some tools that are based on your previous choice of the products. And if the video that we watched before wasn't sufficient for you, you can just go to our YouTube channel and watch the whole video tutorial. So now you know what is the Tuan Project Designer good for. But how about the situation when you are new in Tuan, you don't have much experience with installing Tuan products, you don't know what does modularity mean, because we say that our products are modular. You don't know much about the right installation of Tuan products. What would you do? You can either call Tuan sales, ask them by phone to tell you about the right installation of Tuan products, about our solutions. You could go to some of our partners' showrooms and see how the products like in the real life. But this is, of course, a little bit difficult in these times. And for these exact reasons, we've came up with Tuan Virtual Experience. And this is an amazing app which will let you to immerse yourself in a 3D tour of Tuan solutions. And I think it doesn't make much sense to describe such an amazing app in words. So just again, please let's watch a video together so you have better understanding. I hope you liked it. Actually, I'm really proud that Tuan has such an amazing tool, because it gives you an opportunity to explore our solutions in a really innovative way. And you can even share this link with your customer. You can explore the whole building, see some new cases where you can install Tuan products. Let's say Tuan Indoor Touch at the reception desk, in some of your office building projects. What's more, when you like one of the products, you just click on it, and there is a button which says disassemble. You can disassemble the product, you can rotate it, and you can see of which parts it consists of. But this is not only about a wow effect, but this is also a really practical app, because you can access all the relevant documents from one place, including any specification, BIM objects, etc. And now we're getting to the third and last part of my presentation, which is dedicated to specifications for architects and project planners. You may know that in the last years, we put a lot of energy and effort to create a really long-term partnership with this group of professionals. At some markets, we even have dedicated staff who cooperate with architects and project planners. And why we do so, you may ask? It's quite simple, because we know that if any project planner or architect is satisfied with our solution, not only with the quality of our products, but also with the support that we give them, we have a better chance that will be specified in his future projects. So that's we've decided to sit down and put together the whole package of documentation for architects and project planners. And now I'm talking about specification for A&Es, which are essential for each project documentation. We have detailed product descriptions, including product details, standards, and certifications, and they all are available in 6 different languages. Then we know that a lot of project planners still work with Autodesk, and they use CAD drawings with DWG format. So we decided to prepare CAD drawings of each of our products and just make them available for project planners to be downloaded. But we went even one step further, and we're already prepared for those of you who work with BIM objects, who work with building information modeling. So we even created BIM objects of each of our products, and they're accessible not only from our web, but also from some of virtual expos. You may know Italian Edel Portale. So just to sum it up, if you have a project and you're considering to end, just remember that we did our best to give you every single document that you might need. And if there is anything missing, that you can easily contact us and we can cooperate on it together. We've even created a special dedicated page on our website, which is dedicated to architects and project planners. And everything that I was talking about can be found there. And that's it. In the beginning of my presentation, I promised you that today we'll learn together how to save time with using some of 2N tools. So I hope that 2N Project Designer, 2N Virtual Experience, and the specifications that we've prepared for architects and engineers will save you some precious time, which you can then invest into exploring some new business opportunities. And I appreciate that you took your time and watched my presentation. Thank you.
And the best is yet to come. I would like to introduce Josef Bešta, Chief Operation Officer, who will speak about the standards that we are setting not only in the quality of our products, but also in the company's approach to business. Enjoy his presentation.
Thank you, Štěpánka. For each of us, a standard might mean something else, right? So let me go through the presentation and tell you what's the standard for us and how we can benefit from it. On the screen, you can see the list of standards we follow. And it's not a complete list. We definitely follow much more. I will touch in a minute all of these, and we can go one by one and discuss why those standards are important to us and how you guys can benefit from them. When I was talking about standards, it's good to mention that we are ISO certified, which means we follow some international standards. We are already certified for ISO 9001, which is the general ISO. We are also certified on ISO 14000, which is around environment, as environment is a very important topic for us. Starting from this year, we are certified also for health and safety, which is 45,000. And there is one more to come. Next year, we should get a new certification, ISO 27000, which is about data security. And this is a very important topic these days. My colleagues were talking about cloud, and this is all about data and its security. Therefore, we want to go this way. You may wonder why ISO is that important to us. Because it guarantees that 2N is somehow good in a process and can do global business. In some project, this is an enabler. Without these certifications, you cannot enter those projects. And if you meet standards and you are sure that your products can last some time, you can offer a 3 years full warranty for your products. This is definitely not a standard for others, but for us it is. And moreover, you can even add 2 more years in case your project requires such a condition. High ethical standards, this is something essential for us. Starting with the fact that we don't do business with countries that are for some reasons restricted. This is no go for us. I believe you also know us from the perspective that we do not copy others. It's more than others are copying our products. We want to come up with new products, with new services. We want to be a trendsetter, not to follow anyone else, and in any way violating IPRs of our competitors. As previously mentioned, we are ISO 14000 certified, which means we take care about environment. As you can see on the graph, we are decreasing overall carbon footprint both per product and per employee. Another way how to read the data which we have available is that even though we grow in amount of people and the amount of products we sell, our overall carbon footprint, we're just oscillating about a similar level, which means it's not raising, which is very good. Using the right materials, it's another thing which is on our scope. I would highlight it on the eco-label activity, which is 100% voluntary. No one is pushing us, but we believe this is the way to go. This way we can present that we really care about the environment. When choosing our suppliers, we consider much more than just the product price. We need to make sure our suppliers are following the standards that are important to us, that there is no child labor in place, that they care about environment. There is basically a set of criteria far beyond the product price. And we also go and visit our suppliers and perform supplier audits in order to check whether everything works as it should. By doing it, we want to make sure we work with only good partners and we can deliver all the products to you guys in our sales channel. Social responsibility. We don't live in our bubble on our own. We want to be a piece of puzzle that is helping the community. Therefore, we support some community activities. We are equipping our products into the school so that students can apply theoretical knowledge in their future employment. Often, it's not only about the money or about the product, it's about the service. So it is our people going outside and, for example, cleaning up the company neighborhood. And these are the examples of our investment towards society. Last topic I would like to address today is our technical support. In case you need help, and sometimes you need help, and you are the one who wants to solve the issue on your own, I would suggest you go to the support@2n.cz and go through the knowledge base, where you can find materials like manuals, video manuals, FAQs, or configuration tips and tricks. And in case you need help, you need an assistance, there are 3 ways how to get in touch with our technical support. First of them being chat, so you can text with our agents, and you can discuss your issue, and hopefully we'll be able to solve it in a couple of minutes. Another option is to call us. Just grab your phone and give us a call. We are open to everybody, so anyone can call us, and if you prefer this way of communication, we are ready to help you. Another way is to create a case. So you can log into the platform and create a case, and we will help you, or just send us an email. In case you want to stay up to date with all our product's features, you can register to our webinars. Our webinars are available in a couple of languages, so that a huge amount of technicians worldwide can access them. In case you are interested in webinars, just go to our website, check what webinars you like the most, and subscribe for them. The rest, leave on us. We will let you know when it's time to attend. And in case you even want to be certified on our products, then use the opportunity and go into 2N Academy. This way, you will gain a lot of knowledge about our products whenever you have free time. You are not forced to attend the training on certain day, certain time, as it is with webinars. With 2N Academy, whenever you have spare time, just log in and get a certificate. Not to mention that this platform is completely free of charge. And I hope you are now convinced that we are pushing our standards high. Even though they are already high, we'll push them even higher. Have a great day and stay safe.
The 2N Indoor Touch 2.0 is a multifunctional communicator that can be linked to third-party applications for controlling home automation systems. The unit's luxury design is underlined by the number of awards won. The unique 2N mobile video cloud service can handle calls from an intercom even when a resident is outside his or her home.